Hello, my friends. Let me say welcome again to another episode of John Sports Corner. And I'm going to tell you this. We're breaking new ground every day. We're making new waves every day. And John Sports Corner, I would like to say subscribe now because there's going to come a time when we'll be giving out tickets to games like soccer and cricket. That is going to take place at the highest level. And we're going to start with the people who are first subscribers. A lottery will be taking place where we're looking at the people who are with us in the early days. Okay? And those are the ones that we're going to say, well, you deserve. So if we get some tickets from Long Island Soccer League or from Metropolitan Cricket, and with World Cup coming up for both cricket and soccer, I'm sure we're going to have some tickets giveaway on this program. And I'm going to tell you this, John will be giving them to the people who are the first earliest subscribers, not the last persons who jump on board and jump on the bandwagon because now cricket is hot, Oh, sir. So I
Feel
will have to.
hot.
So,
Yeah.
John, take it away, John. Take it away.
Yes, Trevor, once again, a very good afternoon to our family and friends here on the SosoBone Media Network. Thank you again for visiting and staying with John's Sports Corner. And remember, just tell a friend, introduce them to John's Sports Corner here on Sosofat TV. And let me remind you to go to the Winner Circle Radio Store in the SosoBone shop. Shop till you drop. There are different merchandise products there to fill the basket, including the great Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee.
Yes.
So you can get a couple of packets.
Yes.
Let's talk sports. As usual, we start with birthdays. And today, one of the great cricketers, wicket keepers, batsmen of yesteryear celebrates a birthday in one Mr. Jeffrey Dujon.
Oh,
He
yeah.
celebrates a birthday. Happy birthday, Jeffrey.
Okay.
And Neville Mighton, a former Jamaica Olympian, would have celebrated a birthday today also. He was one of our great 400 middle distance actually runners of yesterday. Tomorrow, David Murray, former Barbados and West Indies cricketer, would have celebrated a birthday also. And Ranjin Anand, Trinidad and Tobago and West Indies cricketer. On Friday, Ethan Pinnock, reggae boy, Jamaica reggae boy, celebrates a birthday. On Saturday, the Taj Narayan Shandapal out of Guyana and has played a few games for the West Indies, celebrates a birthday. So happy birthday to all.
Yes.
And after losing the opening game in the NBA Eastern Final in an overtime heartbreaker, and also game 2 at home, the Knicks took their 2-game losing streak to Indiana and pulled off a game 3 win, 106-100 on Sunday. But last night,
Breaker.
different story. As the Pacers righted the ship with a 131-21 win to go 3-1 up in the 7-game series. Knicks will try to pull one back in the Garden tomorrow Thursday. So we shall see. Meanwhile, Oklahoma City Thunder, they are rolling, and they, I think, will try to close out their series against the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. They lead that series 3-1. Track and field news. South American sprinters penned for the June 7th Racers Grand Prix in Jamaica. Bayanda Walaza and Gift Liot Letta will contest the 100 meters. Sinisifo Dambile and Naim Jack will contest the 200 meters. Diamond League, Rabat, Morocco against Shericka Jackson won the women's 100 meters in a pedestrian, I would say, 11.04. Andrew Knight, season best 53.90, second in the women's 400 meters. Rajendra Campbell, our Olympic bronze medalist in the shot put, threw a season best 21.95 meters for second in the shot put. Big win also for Nigeria's Toby Amerson in the 100 hurdles. Her 12.45 seconds broke the old record of 12.51 seconds held by America's Brianna McNeil since 2018. And let's talk some Grand Slam track as the third leg moves to Philadelphia now, May 31st to June 1st, which is this weekend. The Philly leg condensed to 2 days instead of 3, and on both days, short hurdles races will close each day. The women's 100 hurdles close day 1, while the men's 100 meters close day 2. Perhaps the breaking news here is that Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone will be competing in the women's short hurdles race group, which is the 100 hurdles and the 100 meters. And this will be the first time McLaughlin-Levrone has ever run the 100 meters professionally. The race group will see the first ever race off between 3 Grand Slam champions, Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, Akira Nugent, and Danielle Williams out of Jamaica. Also announced as a challenger is Swiss Ditaji Kambunji. But again, Trevor, certainly I am no track and field expert, but like I said, for the inaugural Jamaica leg, I think Grand Slam track would be better served as a one-day meet. But I suppose how it is structured again, they made it a 3-day meet so that athletes, because how it is structured, athletes run 2 races in order to win the grand prize of $100,000. And based on and it's not times, but points that you score in each event that you participate in determines the winners.
I think, John, in light of the fact that when you look at most of the other meets taking place, there are not multi-days, diamond leagues, pen relays, Olympics. So I think they might just be walking in the footprints or in the footsteps of those that are before them, figuring that if they could try to do something different, it might blow up in their face and people are going to ask them, didn't you think we learned not to do a one-day thing before?
Well, but as a meet, Trevor, like this, one day, because like in Jamaica, I think that first inaugural running didn't get the response that they were hoping to get. And I don't know if they were looking at champs as a yardstick, but you can't use champs. Champs is just totally different.
Yeah, champs is organic. Everyone have a built-in interest in champs. The question is, when you do a 3-day meet in Jamaica, whether the days that you're actually starting are working days, and the days that you're finishing are church days. So you're going to have some competition somewhere along the line because you can't do it midweek because people are not going to be able to attend if they're at work. So it is, I think they flip the coin, John, head or tail, and they're going to see what, when they're finished, they'll go back to the drawing board, sit down and analyze where the coin fell. And maybe next year we will see them make some adjustments.
Perhaps. Yeah. Anyway, Trevor, it's good seeing Christopher Taylor racing again after serving a 2-year ban for evading, refusing, or failing to submit a sample in 2023. He was fastest in his pet event, the 400 meters, in 45.66 seconds at J3A's World Athletics Preparation Meet at the National Stadium.
Mm.
He's training with Titan Track Club now. And before his ban, Christopher Taylor ran a personal best 44.88 seconds in 2018. There were some other good performances at the meet. Tina Clayton, 11.16 seconds, turned the fastest time in the women's 100 meters. Kishane Thompson won his heat in 10.03 seconds, but didn't turn up for the final, which was won by O'Dane McPherson in 10.39 seconds.
Mm.
Barbadian Sada Williams, who is also a world champion bronze medalist over 400 meters, she won the 400 in 51.71 seconds. Shimera Williams, she won the 100 hurdles in 13.29 seconds.
Okay.
And Trevor, when I play this card, you pass. It's domino
Okay.
time. Okay. Let's move on to cricket then, Trevor.
Yes.
As the 44th induction ceremony again scheduled for Saturday, October 4th, that's the
Mhm.
Cricket Hall of Fame induction ceremony
Mhm.
at the Marriott Hotel in Windsor, Connecticut. This year's inductees again include Cricket Hall of Fame President Shirley Matthews, Roland Busher, Barbadian born and the first black player to represent England in Test cricket, Engleton Liebird, Francis Finley, Dr. Atul Rai, Vernon Springer, Shaki Mohammed, Cecil Theodore King, and one Mr. Professor SosoBone, Trevor Smith,
Thank you, John.
while Ivy Mahibir to receive the Cricket Hall of Fame Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yes. Now,
Last
John,
week,
before you kick off, John, you might just want to explain to our viewers and our listeners what constitutes the Cricket Hall of Fame and the way the process is actually working for our first time viewers.
well, the Cricket Hall of Fame was established in 1981 by some Caribbean people sitting around a bar and decided there should be a Hall of Fame. And so it was established in 1981. Well, I think it was actually established in 1980, but the first Cricket Hall of Fame function was 1981.
Okay.
And Hall of Famers can recommend people to be inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
And the committee looks at the resume of the person who is being suggested to be inducted and make a decision whether they are eligible or not to be a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
And it's not, although the Cricket Hall of Fame, the first Cricket Hall of Fame was established here in the US in Hartford, Connecticut. Cricketers or people involved in cricket from around the world have been inducted into the Cricket Hall of Fame, whether you're from Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, wherever.
Okay.
Once you are recommended and you are approved,
Okay.
you are inducted into the Cricket Hall of Fame.
If I'm not mistaken, John, even the groundskeepers, I think qualify to
Once you have been involved, made your contribution to cricket over several years,
yes.
and as I say, a resume is presented, and if it's approved, you'll be inducted.
Okay.
So it's not just for cricketers then,
Okay.
just people involved in cricket, as a broadcaster, as a whatever,
Okay.
as you say, a groundskeeper, you
Yes.
know, yeah, you'll be inducted into the Cricket Hall, the first Cricket Hall of Fame here
Yes.
in the United States.
Very nice. Very nice.
Last week I said Cricket West Indies should have given vice president of the test team to a younger player. And now I see where former West Indies cricket captain Sir Clive Lloyd believes Cricket West Indies made a mistake in giving the vice captaincy to 33-year-old Jamel Warrican. Except where I disagree with Sir Clive, he seems to favor Joshua Da Silva. But for me, I think the vice captaincy should go to Tevin Imlach.
Aye.
Mark, you both are in their mid-late 20s, but based on what the only issue with Tevin Imlach, though, Trevor, he has only played in 2 test matches, which were the 2 test matches that West Indies played earlier this year in Pakistan. But from what we saw of him on, call it center stage behind the stumps as a wicket keeper, he was excellent. And I think while he didn't score a lot of runs, his batting will come along because he's also a pretty good batsman too. Okay. So I just think he just needs exposure. And what is it? Some of these guys just need exposure, no, Trevor. Once you get exposure and you see what is happening and you adapt and start producing. But his wicket-keeping skills are very, very good.
Because most of them, John, might have been playing cricket for a long time before they get on the main stage.
Yeah, and he has been captain of the Guyana team, 4-day team now. He has won the last 2 4-day regional championships. Okay. So, he is not a Johnny-come-lately.
Good. Yes.
Yes. On Sunday last, the New York cricket family memorialized past stalwarts of the game at Roy Sweeney Park, Gateway, that's in Brooklyn. It was good hearing the names once more of those who worked tirelessly to put cricket on the map here in New York and in the United States. People like Roy Sweeney, Hugh Pitter, Lloyd Scott, and Lloyd Scott was responsible for the cricket umpires, formation of cricket umpires here in the U.S. Selwyn Caesar, Milton Paidana, Carl Patrick, Clement Buster Lawrence, just to name a few of the folks. And I think, Trevor, they read off, I think it was 53 or 50-something names that of people who were involved in cricket here in the U.S. who have passed on.
Oh, well, I would like to just mention one, John, who at this time is experiencing very poor health. My good friend, Charles Simpson.
Charles Simpson, yeah. I do speak to Simo a bit. Yes. I called to check on him, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Simo has been involved in cricket. Well, I guess as old as he is, he's been involved in cricket.
Yes. Both here and in Jamaica.
Yeah, and it's in Jamaica where it started as a youngster.
Yes.
I mean, Simo used to roll cricket pitch at Sabina Park as a youngster.
Okay.
So Simo not no little Johnny come lately either.
Yes,
he has been there in the trenches.
Yes,
so to speak. Yeah.
Yes.
West Indies men closed the first leg of their British Isles tour with a Duckworth-Lewis 197-run win over Ireland to level that series at 1 apiece. West Indies 385 for 7 from 50 overs in the third game. Casey Carty 170, following up his 102 in game 2. Shea Hope 75, Justin Greaves 50, Barry McCarthy 3 for 100 from his 10 overs, Liam McCarthy 2 for 63 from 10 overs. Then, like game 2, Mother Nature sent the showers during the innings break. However, Unlike game two, the rain held up, and Ireland was asked to get 363 runs in 46 overs. And
Ooh.
with Jaden Seales firing, the hill was insurmountable to climb for Ireland, and they were dismissed for 165 in 29.5 overs.
Oh.
Kate Carmichael, 48, Jaden Seales, 3 for 26 from 5.5 overs, while Azari Joseph, Justin Greaves, and Ruston Chase picked up 1 wicket each. On Monday, at Ambassador's Cruise Line Ground, Kemsworth, England, England women defeated West Indies women by 17 runs to sweep the 2020 series 3 games to zip.
Wow.
England women 144 for 5 from 20 overs. Heather Knight 66 not out. Nat Shiver Brunt 37. Hayley Matthews 3 for 32 from 4 overs. West Indies women 127 for 8 from 20 overs. Hayley Matthews 71. Lauren Bell 2 for 11 from 4 overs. Lindsay Smith 2 for 25 from 4 overs. Emma Arlott 2 for 26 from 4 overs. And Charlie Dean 2 for 31 from her 4 overs. That series now, our ladies now go into the 50-over version of the tour. South Africa A wrapped up the 3-game 50-over series against West Indies A with a 6-wicket win yesterday. West Indies A, 253 in 47.3 overs, Shakira Paris 96, Javel Glenn 52, Akule Sele 3 for 29 from 8.1 overs, Rhonda Swart 2 for 35 from 8 overs, Tahipo Moreki 2 for 41 from 9 overs. South Africa A 258 for 4 from 34.5 overs, Rivaldo Munsami 94, Marcus Ackerman 71, Jay Shields 2 for 44 from 5 overs. South Africa win the series 2-1, with game 2 ended in a no result. And Trevor, the game cold. It's domino time.